Do you think it's time for us to venture into the realm of mukbangs? Anyway, welcome to part 2 of our journey through Nashville. Roll the intro.
Good morning. It looks like we teleported to Athens, Greece.
Not Athens, Georgia?
No, but weren't we in Tennessee?
Yeah, we're at the Parthenon. There's also a cute little dog park across the street if you brought your furry family. We saw one at the Bridgestone Arena too. There's a little dog run there.
Yeah, they seem to love their animals here.
Let's go check it out. I'm standing inside the Parthenon, the world's only full-scale replica of the Parthenon in Athens, Greece. Behind me, a statue of the goddess Athena. Today, this Parthenon serves as a museum of the Centennial World's Fair, for which this building was erected. It was intended to be demolished after the World's Fair, but still stands today.
Hey Nathan, what shoe size are you?
I am a 9.
I am a 9 as well. Luckily for me, because I unfortunately stepped in dog poop at the Parthenon.
We made it to Belle Meade. It is a historic site and a winery. I cannot remember what this is. I booked it a while ago, but we're gonna have a tour and then afterwards we're gonna do a wine tasting. I'm excited.
You can use your total access pass to come here. Look at that, we have 1, 2, and 3 activities done. I have been promised wine tastings ever since we got here, but nothing.
We were supposed to do a wine tasting at the Hermitage, but they didn't show up because of the snowstorm.
It was 1 inch of snow. We found a lovely dollhouse. However, this one seems to be life-size.
Well, the little girl would go inside with her doll.
According to Nathan, this is a certified arboretum. Okay, this is presumably the area where they do weddings, but I'm not so sure.
Dearly beloved, we gather you here on this blessed day to tour the Belle Meade Mansion. Belle Meade, meaning beautiful meadow in French. This was a horse breeding family. They're known for being the descendants of the Secretariat and Seabiscuit and all of those famous horses. 2/3 of the Kentucky Derby winners are all descendants of this family.
We did get that wine tour that we were hoping for. However, that wine was extremely sweet, even for me.
This round little house is the ice house.
It looks like Hagrid's house.
No. But behind it is the dairy, and off in the distance is the slave cabin. And out yonder is the mausoleum.
So we're just wasting some time here at this little park. It looks pretty nice, very peaceful. Dinner is at 5 and it is 4:30 right now.
Dino's opened at 5, but we didn't want to seem desperate, so we arrived fashionably late at 5:05. The place was already packed.
If you come here and you don't see her at least once, do you really come to Nashville? Good morning. Our first destination today is the Belmont Mansion. However, the GPS brought us to a university, so hopefully we can find it. I think we found it.
You can visit this beautiful mansion built between 1849 and 1860. Many events unfolded in this wonderful Italian villa. During your visit, you will find out more about the owners, Alicia and Joseph Eklund, and you'll take a trip to the past, where you'll see life through the eyes of those who lived and worked in this beautiful place.
Well, it turns out that the mansion was actually in this university, and I feel so academic right now. This water tower is original to the Belmont estate. The university came later. How does it feel to be at a university for the first time?
This is not my first time. I spent many parties at universities growing up.
It's about noon o'clock, and we're gonna go get lunch.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Guess what we're gonna have? That's right, Nashville hot chicken. We were supposed to go on a hike, however, it was very rainy, and we decided to just come to the movies.
Hello, we just made it to the Frist Art Museum. We're gonna go check out some cool paintings and whatnot. And there's also drop-in drawing. We're gonna try that. Kevin's an artist, I'm not.
Well, I wouldn't say artist, but I like to draw, so I'm very excited. Just a fair warning, the museum is extremely small. Nathan had allotted 4 hours for it, but it took us about 20 minutes to finish it. Nonetheless, it had some nice exhibits and the drop-in drawing activity was great. I'm not really sure what this was, but it wanted me to draw it like one of those French girls. This guy kept striking a pose because he thought I was drawing him. Nathan arted as well. The museum was very small, but it's okay, it was free for us.
That's because we were college students on a Thursday after 5 p.m.
Yeah, well now let's go and get some dinner. Tonight we're having alligator bites and fried okra.
Up next, we're headed to Tootsie's Orchid Lounge as featured on The Amazing Race.
Good morning. On a scale from 1 to no thank you, what would you rate waking up at 4 a.m. so you can go on a 4-hour hike? I know, right? That's exactly what we did. But we are in downtown now, and we're walking to our next destination. More like running because we're late. Here's the mother church of country music.
The Ryman Auditorium was condemned and slotted to be torn down because it was in such disrepair from being vacant for so long. But then Emmylou Harris requested to record a live album inside, and guess what? It won Live Album of the Year. And so, nobody wanted to tear down the establishment in which the Live Album of the Year was recorded. And look, there's not a bad seat in the house.
We just finished eating that lunch and we headed over to the Tennessee State Museum. It's a free museum. We didn't spend much time there though. We got to see them setting up the New Year's Eve bash, which is pretty cool because it's right next door. And now we're headed over to a distillery, Nelson Greenbriers. Never mind. Go figure, the distillery we were gonna go to is closed for renovations, but we did find an alternative just a block away. This is also covered with the total access pass, but it's in a different category.
Well, it was false advertisement. It turns out that Jack Daniels was just a gift shop, and we had to come to this small area in order to get our free tasting from Tennessee Legend.
And we're off to the Grand Ole Opry. This is the longest radio broadcast in U.S. history, and it is still recorded live today. This used to be housed at the Ryman Auditorium, but has since been built a little bit further outside of town in its own little establishment. Come early, go to the mall, grab some bites, and grab your seats. In the center of the stage, there's a circle. That is part of the original stage from the Ryman Auditorium.
It is New Year's Eve. It is our last day in Nashville, and then Kevin gets to leave for a whole week, and I get to drive back by myself. We are headed to the Music City Bowl. It's gonna be Kentucky versus Iowa State. So excited.
I was promised Lady Gaga for the halftime show, but guess who didn't show up?
We're using up the last of our total access pass by going to the Johnny Cash Museum. We're going to the Jack Daniels New Year's Bash in Bicentennial Park down here in Nashville. Woo!
With that, we'll see you on the next one.
Hey all you wanderers out there, thanks for watching our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to find out what we're VagaBound to next. And remember, I've got friends in the low places where the whiskey